Chosen ones, where you are, where you are, where you are, where you are. Chosen ones back with another powerful and productive video, right? Great, chosen one. Oh yes, chosen one. This video is gonna be one of a kind, I tell you. So you got to make sure you stay tuned to the very end of this video. Oh yes, chosen one. Something is happening. They are now realizing your love wasn't fake, but the best, true and pure love ever that they have ever received. I'm telling you, regret mood activated now. Oh yes, chosen one. Yeah, you see, they weren't matured enough, so there is something they didn't know about relationship. Yes, one key thing about going in a relationship with someone is that as the relationship is getting long, as you staying longer with the person for a time, it is going to get boring at some point in time anyway, because things aren't the same. Relationship, in fact, or loving relationship is just like chewing gum, right? At the first glance of it, the start of it, it looks sweet. When you get a chewing gum and you're chewing it, from the first start, it looks nice. It tastes good. It tastes sweet. But as time goes on, the sugar will finish out of it and it will be left with the gum. Sometimes in life, that is how relationship is like. As it is getting long, you are keeping long with the person in a relationship, things are going to get boring. Your partner is going to get boring. Oh yes, because it will get to a time you will be used to all the things they've been doing. For instance, they texting you or talking to you and asking you, how are you? Have you eaten? Have you had lunch? Have you had dinner? How was your day? Like every day is going to be the same thing. So it's going to get a time, it's going to seem boring, right? It is because you've stayed longer in the relationship with the person, right? And relationship also shouldn't be based on feelings, right? Yes, most people base their relationship on feelings. Yes, and feelings don't last forever. Feelings fluctuate. Feelings change from time to time. There are times you're going to feel happy. There are times you're going to feel sad. Even with you being alone, it is not all the time that you are happy. How much more someone that you are not born with, you weren't raised with, someone from a different family altogether, maybe a different ethnic group or a different tribe altogether, or different nation, different continent, different country you've decide to be in a relationship with. So for instance, there is going to be, differences in environmental upbringing. Okay, yes, some people grew up facing realities. Some people grew up, and they've seen their mom and dad all together, living together happily. So right from the onset, they've learned how to love. They've seen love. They've seen how their parents love each other and stuff. Some people are raised from a broken home. And imagine you are in a relationship with such a person, or somebody who is an orphan. No mother, no father, has to stay with somebody. Such people grew up facing realities of life. So they know nothing like this kind of singing, lullaby, creating jokes and making stuff for you to be happy and stuff. And such people, even on their birthday, nobody buys them any gift or something. So their own birthday, they can't even remember, right? Great. And maybe you've been raised very well, you were raised in a home where when it is mom's birthday, daddy will sing for mom. When it's dad's birthday, daddy will sing. And there's going to be some sort of mini celebration or sometimes mega celebration, or even sometimes you as a child, you are being celebrated. And now, imagine you landed yourself with somebody in a relationship who happens to be an orphan who grew up facing all the realities of life right from childhood. That person never know how to smile because that person face reality out of life. So always it's like the person is having a frown face. Okay, a person who could not even remember his or her birthday, and when it is even birthday, it is the same food that they eat. If it is kenke, it is kenke. If it is whatever, that is what they eat. There is nothing special about such a special day. So if you are in a relationship with that person, and you base everything on the way you have been raised, you have been treated, you have been nurtured, and you think, oh, the other person doesn't do for you like the way you were raised and things have been done for you, you always get it wrong. You always get it wrong. And I tell you, these are some of the things that happen, that some of our partners, they left us. Oh yes, they've given up upon us because they were thinking, oh, relationship, it should be happy movement all the time. There shouldn't be any sad moment. But happiness is a feeling. It cannot be there forever. It cannot be there all the time. All right? Love must be in a way that, the person you love feel free. And, the person you love, you love the person unconditionally. Like in both their strength and in their weakness. Okay? And it is about commitment, and it is all about, understanding each other, accepting each other, tolerating each other, and correcting each other here and there. And as you keep growing, you keep dealing with your challenges and problems of life altogether. Problems, difficulties, and things should never separate two people that agree, that have mutual understanding that they are going to be in a relationship. Difficulties, challenges of life, it shouldn't separate them. Right? You should rather come together as one and help fight that problem and overcome the problem. Right? But in the difficult moment, they left you thinking, oh, it has to be joy, it has to be happy moment all the time. Right? Great. So as they were with you, they were chatting other people. Social media has made it look like, there are so many fish in the ocean, there are so many fish in the sea, and, they chatting or other people chatting them, they feel like, oh, yes, they look good than you, they are better than you. It always seems like that. If you are not with somebody and the person is coming into your life and the person is chatting you on whatever, social media or calling you, the person is going to take, it is going to seems lovely, it's going to taste good. Even when you see your phone ringing and it's the person, you happy to pick it. Right? Because that is the onset, that is the start of it all. The person, you've not stayed with the person, so you would think that person is the best. And the mistake this generation makes is that they try to choose and give attention to the people they've met on social media that they don't even know them personally. They've never stayed with them. They compare their beginning of, how they chat them, how they crack jokes and other things to you. And because, your relationship with them is keeping long and there is some kind of boringness in it, they feel like, no, you're not the right person for them. So they quickly give in to this new person that they've met on social media or whatever. And before they know, they commit a terrible mistake. And later they realize that, oh, not knowing, you are the best. The grass wasn't greener as they think. And now you two, you've realized that no, this and this went on. They weren't faithful. They were trying to cheat on you. They were, chatting other people aside you. So you said, okay, then choose such people over me. They want to come back. You said no. And they left. Now they left. You've accepted yourself. You pick yourself up. You move on, and you're working on yourself. Now things are becoming great for you. You're becoming successful in life, and they see you, they hear about you, and they are now regretting. They are now in a regret mood. Some even left you at the point of difficulties. Yes, at the point of difficulties, at the point when they weren't benefiting from the relationship. They left you. They ran away. They were nowhere to be seen, and they moved out. Now, You pick yourself up, you work on yourself, and now they're realizing that no, you are the best thing that has ever happened to them. Oh yes, they are realizing that they should have exercised a bit of patience with you. It now seems and feels like, things are not okay. Things are not okay for them. That is what is happening to someone. You are the best thing that has ever happened to them. They are now realizing your worth. They are now realizing that, not knowing you are true. You are original. You weren't faking anything. You were just yourself. You were just you. It is just that they didn't understand you. They weren't matured enough. And they think, relationship is just about the sweet moments, going out, chilling out, joy all the time. But it's never true. As they keep growing, they keep realizing that no, life is not always smooth. Life is rough and smooth. Yes, life is a journey. On a journey, there are gonna be some ups and downs. There are gonna be potholes in the road. There are gonna be accidents and things you don't even expect happening. But previously, they thought, you weren't the best for them. Oh yes, you weren't the best for them. But I tell you, now someone is regretting. Someone is looking at you, how you becoming successful, how you becoming great, how you living a happy life now, and how you've moved on. You with your nice family, your good family. Now they are regretting. Oh yes, they are regretting. They're feeling jealous. They're feeling envious. And if they get, they will come back. I tell you, they are in regret, total regret now. They are in total regret now. They are talking about you. They are like, this is the person I would have been with. But I wasn't patient enough. I rushed everything. There was a point in time, things were a bit difficult, and I thought, they weren't the right people for me, the right person for me. Yes, and that is it. You see, there are a whole lot of life coaches and stuff that, always make it like relationship is something that has to be always sweet, always happiness, always joy, and, there shouldn't be some difficult moment. No, just like building your own business, there are going to be up and down. Sometimes you're going to fail, but you got to get up and put things together. That is how it is. That is how relationship is. It is built. It is not something you just get it and it just happened once and for all. When you see people that are living together for a very long time, I'm telling you, it is a whole lot of work. It is not for children. It is not for kids. It is for matured people with understanding, who have come to understanding that no, they are not going to divorce. They are in it together no matter the circumstance, no matter the situation. I'm telling you. And that was exactly what happens in the scripture, Job and the wife. When the adversity happened, Job's wife was on Job that, why don't you curse this your God and be free and die? And Job rebuked her and, told her that must we receive so much good things from the Lord and never experience or face some adversity, some challenge, some test, some trial moment like this in life? That's it. So that clearly tells us that it is not always about happiness. It is not always about joy. It is not always that there is going to be money in the pocket. It's not always that, there is going to be this shopping, going out and there, driving the good cars and stuff. If those things are there, fine. If it feels like your own, it's like that. That is cool. You are blessed, And even if there are tough moments, you are also blessed, because most of the time, the moments in our downs, when we are down in life, such moments even teach us more greater and better lessons of life than living that kind of, very luxurious life and stuff, because we learn so much from adversity than in prosperity or in riches. I'm telling you. There is a whole lot of lesson to learn, right? Great. So let's be patient. If love is our thing and we want to go for love, we should be patient with the people that we come in contact with. If love is not your thing, it is not by fault. It is not everybody that is born to, be in a relationship. Oh yes, relationship is not for everybody. Relationship is for some people. There are people that they have that grace to marry and they're gonna do well. There are people that the moment they marry, they're not gonna do well in life. There are people that marriage is what is going to help them grow, is going to help them elevate, is going to help them become their true and authentic self, a better version of themselves. And there are people that they are going to do well just by being single. So all you got to do is to know yourself, know what is good for you, and go for it. But I tell you, if relationship is your thing, you need to have understanding that relationship is all about compromising. It is all about making a personal decision that this is the person I'm going to go with. And no matter what, nothing is going to separate me. That's it. When your motives are clear and when your motives are genuine, I'm telling you, you are going to overcome. Because love perseveres to the end. Love never gives up. Love never belittle anyone. Okay? Love does not take what it does not have. There are people that in a relationship, they only want to be taking, and they're not going to add anything in your life. Such relationship too will not last. It is about reciprocity. Yeah. There must be, some kind of reciprocity, like, some kind of exchange. That is it. That is it. It should not be just one person investing so much into the relationship while the other person is just at the receiving end of the relationship. Oh yes. And these days, that is what happens. Sorry for my ladies, but there are ladies that you're going to be in a relationship with. You realize that the man always invests so much great and, weighty stuff into the relationship. Whilst the woman only invests some petty things. Sometimes on your birthday, the only gift they can buy you is some singlets and some panties, some boxers and some stuff, and that is it. Right? That is it. But when it is their turn, they want you to, take them to some classic places, some classic, outing and other things, and some parties and some parties and here and there and stuff. No. It is about reciprocity. What is good for you is good for the other person as well. Right? So if it is one-sided, it's going to get to a time the other person is going to get fed up of the whole thing. Oh yes, it's good because it's going to lead to frustration. That is why we must love in a way that the other person that we love feels free and, okay. That's it. That's it. Those that they don't understand things of this nature, they always give up on their prospective husbands and wife and, people that God has destined for them to be in a relationship. They've left them. And today, they are only regretting. As someone is regretting right now. And they are now realizing that your love is the best form of love, is the pure kind of love, is the true kind of love that they've ever received. Yes, chosen one. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. I'm out for now. Peace.